beautiful people. Good afternoon. Buenos dias, buenos noches, buenos tardes. Bienvenido a Gossip Gala. If you don't understand what I mean, I said good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Gossip Gala, where we spill all the juiciest tea. You're sorry, Uime Elijah Afia, and I said my name is Uime Elijah Afia, aka Ogaraya One of Africa. Any other Ogaraya is a what? Counterfeit. And you know I never do this show alone. With me, I have the hype goddess, I have the beauty, I have the brains, I have the radiance, I have see, I have so many words in my vocabulary, but
Wow.
then again, let me allow her to do the introduction herself. And I'm here with the lady vibe, aka plenty, aka gossip body, aka yeah. Over to
Hello.
you.
Brown, bold, and beautiful. That's me
Exactly.
right here. God's
Yeah.
beauty Israel. I mean, you guys know already. How are you, my love? What's going on?
I'm good though. I'm good. I'm so hyped this morning. I don't know why, but
Energy.
yeah, I'm good.
Energy. What's that song? Electricity. Hey.
Yes. Who even sang that song?
What's his name? Davido and Fees, if I'm not
I'm
mistaken.
sorry, Daddy. I'm
Eh,
sorry. I'm so
eh,
sorry,
wait,
Daddy. I'm
eh,
sorry.
wait.
But anyway, yeah.
Oh,
Davido.
thank God that you just wind yourself right there. I like that.
So how was your should I say your evening yesterday? How was your day yesterday?
It was good. It was good, really. I did some cooking. Yeah, I had to prepare stew, made spag. It was nice. Yeah, I mean, like I'll tell anybody, I really don't like to enter the kitchen like that. But then when I do, you guys
Right,
know
right.
now, it's a Balenciaga thing. You get it. I mean, that's. I think that's it. That's really how my yesterday went. I rested, slept early. No more. Nothing really serious. I mean, had some normal conversations with people, and yeah, it is what it is. How about you? Tell
Yeah,
me.
well, my yesterday was actually very calm. You get I was reading this book by Chimamanda.
Oh, okay.
Dream
Dream
Count.
count. I like
Yes,
that.
so I was reading because the owner of the book have given me a timeline, so I have to walk with
With the
time.
time.
Exactly. But then again, it's actually really nice. You know, she just narrating. You know, from the whole COVID-19 down to
Yeah.
this. So it's actually really nice. Then I slept. I slept because I don't joke with my sleep. You see, afternoon, I must make sure that I sleep. I
Wow.
sleep because at night I'm always awake.
Oh, okay.
You know, doing my spiritual work.
Okay.
Yeah, and all
Okay.
of that. But then
The
again,
way you
eh,
said the spiritual work, now they'll be thinking you
no,
don't
I
want
beg
Dibia.
it's not jazz, oh, please, oh, please. When I say spiritual work, like communicating with
Oh
my
my
father, yeah,
God.
that's what I mean. I beg. I don't do jazz. My hands are clean. Okay, okay.
No, but I actually like the idea of having to communicate with God because I think it's very therapeutic, really. But I don't think it's something that a lot of people know about, right? When you communicate with God, there's this relief that you have. There's this peace that comes in you. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I just know that one thing I for sure do before I sleep and immediately I wake up every morning is have that communication because
very
I mean,
important.
do you know what it is to have that conversation with someone and you're telling the person that, Oga, I know for sure that you can do this one for me. See this today. I don't want to have any issue with anybody. Help me take care of it. And you just see, how the day progress and it becomes better. Like,
Honestly speaking,
I
no
mean,
jokes,
I don't
no
know,
jokes.
man. I think it's
True.
something that I would emphasize and I would, tell you guys. It's important that, first off, you know who God is and understand Him for yourself and try to have conversations with Him. It will help
Honestly,
you.
like have conversations with God. Do you know how many times, like the way I talk to God, you think I'm talking to my friend or I'm
That's
talking
how
to,
it should be
like
because
that's
he's
how
your
I
friend.
talk to him. Like, Bros J, how far now?
How far
See,
now?
this matter,
How
you
far
can step in,
now?
because if you know step in,
If I not, you see, if you not stepping, me I go.
So honestly, it's actually very beautiful, and I think this is me saying out there that I think everyone should have a personal relationship with God.
With
I
your
know
God,
that
yeah.
sometimes it can be, tiring. Not tiring. There are times whereby you feel tired
Yeah.
to talk to God, but then again, I just feel like it's very very important.
Those
Yeah.
that know their God shall do exploits.
Exploits, exactly. And guys, speaking about doing exploits, I mean, we are going into the streets of eggs, the streets that never sleeps nor slumber. They are always talking. Oh, God. See,
Okay, Ryan number
when
one.
I told you that I'm on fire
Okay.
today, the streets that never sleep nor slumber.
Oh, that
my
got me,
days.
bro.
I'm feeling myself. Oh,
Wow.
Father
You need to
Lord,
feel yourself.
whatever you are doing to me today, please
Continue doing it to
continue
her.
doing it.
Is that your prayer?
Yes,
Oh
and
my
I'm talking
god.
about Street X, and
Mm.
this one is from Candy. This is very funny, oh, honestly speaking. So the person said, not me seeing someone post their dad and realizing that's the man who disappeared from our house.
Oof.
Oh my days.
Oh my, I like that. Oh my days.
Oh my days. Not me seeing someone post their dad and realizing that's the man who disappeared from our house.
Deep, bro.
That's deep. That's some
Deep.
deep thing. I was about to say that's some deep, but
You
that's
get it.
some deep.
You get it.
But condolences. My condolences.
This is the
My
condolences.
condolences. Because I don't know what to
Jeez.
say. But
I'm so sorry,
wow, so
guys. I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
Chai.
But it is what it is. I mean, if you're a cheater, you're a cheater. There's really nothing that can actually stop you from being one.
Like I'm trying to understand the process, like how she felt. Like you're going through someone's status and you're like, not be popsy be this. Like, man, that's I'm so sorry. We cannot. So I don't even know why I put this in here. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. But then again, what do you think about this tweet?
I mean, like I said, the fact that you're checking someone's status and you're like, and this gay papa just come up for this place now, he automatically just shows that it do all those are nonsense excuses that they keep giving. I mean, you probably really cannot stop a man from cheating. I really don't
Cheating,
know what it
actually.
is really. Like, you're a grown man, you have children. Why exactly are you still?
It's just like yesterday. I was going back home yesterday on my way back to the house.
Mm,
A girl was narrating how she found out her boyfriend
mm.
was in another relationship and they were about to get married. So
Wow.
apparently, she went to the salon to go make her hair,
Okay.
and another girl came in, and they were both at close range. They were
Mm.
sitting almost together. And then you know how all these relationship people used to do,
Mm-hmm.
oh baby. So
Mm-hmm.
she was now doing all of those things at the salon, and then she was here. She was like, this voice sounds like my
Mm-hmm.
guy's voice,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, she just kept quiet. Then she now said, I think the call now, like they stopped talking,
Yeah.
and she now decided to like ask the girl like, Omo, you and this your boyfriend. Like, you people love yourself so much, oh.
Mm.
And how did you meet him? And all of that. I go love, oh, stop peppering us and all.
Yeah.
Then the guy now called back again. So she was like, no, this person actually sounds like my guy. You know what she did?
Tell me.
She now picked up her phone and she now called the guy on a normal call. So while she was calling, the other girl's phone, it was, you know, the way you were talking to someone on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
been reconnecting. That sound.
Yes. Yes.
And she was like, aha, okay. Then the guy now called her and was like, that babe, I'm so sorry, I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back and all of that. And when you are done with your hair, don't worry, we'll talk later. And she was like, okay. Then she now called. Then the other girl's
Yeah.
phone now
Yeah.
rang, and the girl now, yeah, babe, what happened? They're like, oh, I'm so sorry, network. I had network issue.
Network.
When I heard that gist yesterday, I was like, hey, Jesus. Now seeing this one, I'm like, thank God. I thank
You
God.
really cannot stop men
You
from
honestly,
cheating.
you can't. You can't.
It's actually very sad, to be honest. I laughed about this thing, yeah, but then having to think about it, it's really nothing to be proud of. I hope that my dad is actually not part of this person. So
No, your dad can't be. Your dad can't be. Anyways, the way you are laughing, it seems like you know something.
no,
But then
I
again,
don't know
okay,
anything. I mean, you really cannot tell what is in the heart of people.
sure, sure,
He's
sure.
he's a nice guy. He's everything. He doesn't even look like someone that would
Would do
want to do
that.
things like that. But then you really cannot tell who people are at the end of the day.
Anyways, moving on to the next tweet. This one, I don't know what this person drank, but the person said, this is from Abiodun. I remember when people used to sleep off during interstate travels. Now, if you try it, iku padanu. I don't know if I
Oh
pronounced that
my God.
correctly, but then again, you understand what he said. That iku means let's go finish abi, let's go come meet you abi, something like that, sha. But then again, this is actually the reality of things right now. You
True.
cannot travel by road and you're sleeping inside the bus.
My
You
guy.
you can't even try it
Hmm.
because I saw someone commented, someone was like, I serve a God that neither sleep nor slumber. Oh God, yes, so God does not sleep, he does not slumber. But
Hmm.
then again, you still have to also protect yourself. The
Yeah.
Bible also talked about ignorance. So don't be saying I serve people who are victim of kidnapping and all of that. Don't you think they serve God too? They do. So you have to be very extra careful.
I agree. Actually, I mean, it's quite sad because that's the reality of the country we are in, the society, right? Where, and I think I really don't want to talk much about this because then there are lots of things that come into head, and I really don't want to talk about it. I think there's also a story relating to the NYSC case that we've had so many times, and like I said, I don't want to talk about it. I just hope that the government know what they are doing, and it's quite unfortunate that I mean, you have to be in that kind of situation where if you're traveling by
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 road.
road, you now have to be extra careful. You have to now be vigilant. You
Ah,
could turn vigilante overnight, and
honestly,
it's crazy and it's quite sad. But I mean, it is what it is. Really, you guys should just do what you have to do to be
to be
safe. And
safe,
that's why
yeah.
many people now are now trying to use airplane and all.
But
But
even
then
the
the
plane
price
go
is
self, the price is
that one too than that one because anything can happen. So you can what
like nobody is
on God
safe.
I
Just
beg
just
on
be
God.
just be what's it called? Like she said, on God. So it is well. Anyways, moving on to the next tweet. This is from Big Timmy. And he said the fact that people date for like 3 to 5 years and still break up literally scares the hell out of me. What is there to be scared of? I mean, is a normal thing.
No,
We
that's the
had
problem. They
wait,
have made it a normal thing.
we had Oluwadolat's ex-girlfriend come out
7 years.
7 years. She talked about that. She said she dated Oluwadolat, that's the popular comedian
Yeah.
and skit maker. She said she dated him for 7 years, and anytime she asked questions like, Alpha, when are you going to pop the question?
Mm.
He's always like, why are you pressuring me? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And all of that. And she couldn't take it anymore. That's why she left. And all of that. So, um, 3 years. I feel like 6 months should be enough for you to know if you actually want to settle down
Mm.
with this person or not. But dating someone for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and then you now call it quits. Nah,
Do you
Kole,
know? Do you know?
it don't
I
make
was watching the
sense.
video yesterday,
Okay.
and the video, the guy was saying that since he left high school or so, he has actually not dated anybody, and I mean, he has left. I think according to him, since 12 years, so he hasn't dated anybody for 12 years. And at first, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, guy, what's going on? And then he went for that to say, and that's because he wants to be responsible. He doesn't want to, be in a relationship with anybody that he knows that he cannot get married to. And that's the mindset really. I don't know what you guys be doing, man. I shall know that. I said it so many times on this table. I'm not gonna do anything with anybody for 3 years. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I'm so
Oh,
confused.
doesn't.
If you know like you're not ready to get married, why exactly are we dating? And see, you might I might come off as I'm strict or anything, but then it's to avoid things like this. Like imagine waiting a whole 5 years. Am I mad? For what? What
Literally,
are
you
we
people know
doing?
yourselves already.
What are we
You
doing?
know yourself. You've
Like
seen yourself
what are we
finish.
doing? The Oluwadolas case now because say last the guy, I mean the guy gonna save effort for your own hand. Maybe say the in the cheat and all. That's why she had to leave. Make it make sense to me. In short, like, we discussed this over the weekend. I told you once we are in a relationship, 1 year. I don't ask you, guy, how far. What's the way forward? If you tell me I'm pressurizing you, you're not the one for me. It's simple.
It's
Because
simple,
why are you
true.
even in a relationship with someone that is pressurizing you? Are you
Exactly.
whining me?
True.
You're not the one for me. I'm not the one for you. Simple. We keep it moving. Because you're in a relationship with someone, the person is telling you you're pressurized. Come on now. You say why you in a relationship where I they pressurize you? You see there inside. Who you they whine, guy?
Anyways, do what makes you happy.
I
If you
mean,
feel
if 7 years
if
is what
seven
makes you
years is
happy,
okay
who
for
am
you,
I?
continue. But for me, I cannot date
Oh
somebody for
no, that came out shady. But for real, who are we?
I can't be doing Lord of the Rings. I be what they call it. I
Jeez.
can't do that. I'm so
Nah.
sorry. I can't.
Mm-mm.
So it is well with me. I'm single, so I can't relate. So don't worry. It is well. It is well.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
moving on to the next tweet, and
Tell
this is
me.
I want to see the most. I want to know if people are actually very smart. So
Hmm.
this is from Formula and O.
Okay.
Now they said, which one are you choosing? Number one, 100K per day. Number two, 10 billion. That's 100K. That's $100,000 per day. Then $10 billion now. $10,000 every 5 minutes. $1,000 every second. Let's see the intelligent people here. So you can feel free to drop your
So
comments in the comment section. I can't wait to read it. But
okay.
let's talk. Which are you going for?
So I don't know about intelligence, right? But then because like I mean everybody literally has what works for them. I don't know about somebody paying me every day or every 5 minutes or every second. I'll go for number two, 10 billion US dollars. Please give it to me. I know what to use it for. I can have a conversation with Brabus or Benz right now and of course have my own put out. And trust me, I would start selling in less than how many months and I'll make that money times 3 of it in a year or even more than. So why exactly do I need you to be paying me every day? I feel like people that would probably opt for things like that, people that really don't know what to do with money. Because if you understand what investment is and all, and you understand what being independent means, I don't see a reason why I'll be okay with anybody paying me. Just give me the money once and let me do my own work.
So number 3 and number 4 is a bit tricky. So don't you think that with 10,000 US dollars every 5 minutes, you can get up to $10,000 billion
in a what?
within a week?
Within a week,
you can get that.
Wait, 10,000 US dollars is how much? I think we should try to get that out first. Because no, to be honest, like I said, I don't know what intelligence is.
Imagine them paying you $10,000 every 5 minutes.
Give me 10 billion US dollars.
I'm not even talking about the 1K.
Do you know what's 10 billion US dollars?
I know what it is. I know.
Okay.
For me, I think I'll go with number 3.
Because if you literally translate that to naira, you're talking about trillions of naira here.
I'll go with number 3.
Number 2. If there's anybody watching, please, I know what to do with money.
I'll go with number 3.
10 billion US dollars. Come on now.
I'll go with number 3.
Do you know the kind of conversation I'll be having? I'll be having conversations with like the likes of Jaguar to get a perfect like.
Do you know how much $10,000 is?
That's what I'm telling you. See, me, I don't buy the
every
idea.
5 minutes.
I don't buy the idea of being dependent on anybody. To be honest, I like to do my things myself. I like to make money for myself. Maybe I'm a proud person. Let me accept it on this one.
Maybe.
Give me that money. Me and Benz will have conversation right now. Brabus will have conversation right now. And I'll modify my cars. I'll speak to the likes of Jaguar. I'll get my own cars like as soon as. Give it 2 months. I should have cars on my name. Then, in less than a year, do you know how much that is? Do you know what it is for me to now start having conversations with the likes of the commissioners? At that point, I'll be a fan of the government, actually. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'll be a fan of the government. Do you understand? It's not like we have we have Prados around. Bruh. In less than a year, do you know how much I'm making? Guy. See, you guys are making me to daydream.
To all the odogus out
you
there.
You guys are making me to daydream.
To all the money na water out there.
Guy.
If you are looking for investment.
Please.
She's your girl.
Please.
She's your girl.
I beg you guys in the name of the
your
Lord.
Girl. She just campaigned for it right now.
Come on.
She's your girl. So
I don't need you to pay me every day.
I rest my case.
There's no time for that.
I rest my case. Anyways,
just give me the money.
Like I said, if you're looking for someone to invest your money on, she's the girl for you.
Let's do this.
Exactly. You are a true daughter of your father.
Come on now.
An Igbo
girl cannot sleep nor slumber.
She have said this. Anyways, let's go for a quick short break. We'll be right back.
I describe myself as a polyhumanitarian, someone who believes politics should be rooted in love for country and empathy for its people. I'm thrilled to introduce to you Politics Uncensored, a show dedicated to tackling the political challenges that matter most to Nigerians. This is more than just a show. It's a space for honest, unfiltered conversations about the issues that shape our nation. From policy reforms to elections, leadership tussles to governance at all levels, and the overall political landscape in Nigeria. We will dive deep into how politics is impacting our everyday lives. So join me on this journey as we challenge the status quo, spark dialogue, and work together to build a brighter future for Nigeria. Let's make our voices heard and drive the change we deserve.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is Gossip Gala, where we spill all the juiciest tea. If it's not trending, then we are not talking about it. And of course, speaking about something trendy, this is from Nigerian actor Patrick Doyle has accused his ex-wife Ireti Doyle of holding on his surname to preserve her relevance in Nollywood. Really? In a recent interview on Duke Rant, he shared it on his YouTube channel on Sunday. Doyle argued that his decades-long fame surpasses Ireti's, suggesting she keeps the Doyle name to maintain popularity. You must be joking. The 64-year-old actor noted that he became famous at 16, long before 58-year-old Ireti rose to prominence. It will interest you to know that he's married. He got married to Olufumilayo in 2022, but their union was not made public until March last year, March 2023. Yeah, so that is what Baba had to say about his ex-wife. I have an issue with people coming out to always, at every slightest chance they get to talk about their ex, they always try to bring them down. It doesn't speak well of you. Even if you are an icon in Nollywood and people love to watch your movies, for me, I love to watch his movie because I like the fact that I like it when he plays that daddy role and all of that. He's a very good actor and all, but I don't sit with what he said. Ireti Doyle, who doesn't know Ireti Doyle? I mean, when you're talking about icons in Nollywood, there is no like there's no how her name is going to come up and all of that. So you now saying, I don't think it's because she wants relevance in the industry. That is why she choose to maintain the name. That name is her.
That's her
You get
brand.
that's her brand. So you now going out or saying that in an interview about your ex, it just tells me that you are, I feel like you are still, I don't want to use in love, I feel like you're still obsessed with her, because I don't think if reverse was the case, if they asked her that question, I don't think
Nah.
she wouldn't even talk about it. You get, she might just with her, the way you get. And also I just feel like he's not matured enough, even if he looks matured, but he's not. That's my 2 cents. What
I
do you
mean,
think?
I think you said this so many times. Maturity has nothing to do with age, Abby. Wisdom,
Yeah.
in relations. So, on this story, yeah, I feel like you've actually said it all. I'm trying as much as possible to be very calm today. Do you understand? Even though it's looking like I'm not, but I'm intentionally like wanting to be calm. Tell me how you're telling me that, she's keeping your surname in order for her to be relevant. I mean, it's you that is even trying to be relevant, make it make sense to me. Because if I am actually, asked to pick my top 5 for, older Nollywood actors, for men and for women, you're not part of the top 5. I'm so sorry, guys. He's not.
Ouch.
Where will I keep RMD?
RMD.
Where will I keep Peter Doche? Where will I keep Kanayo? Are you joking? Then you not come out and say that, the reason why another person is keeping your son name is because... What's your son? I said I want to be calm. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like it doesn't speak well, given that you're an older person in that sense. I mean, just yesterday, you're talking about someone that was calling out copy and all. So it really doesn't make any sense. If you know that the question what you're being asked is something that will probably trigger whatever, you better still not, even answer it. Just say, please, I can't answer that. We keep it moving. Because the part where you're saying she's still keeping your name, guys, because that's a brand. We've known her like that for the longest of time.
It's quite difficult for her to now say, okay, let her change it and all of those.
There's
things.
really no need. We already know you guys are not together. Let's keep it moving. If she decides not to change it, that's on her. So the part where you're coming out to say, hey, she's keeping it because she wants to be relevant. I'm even seeing some cloud chasing technique in this at work right now. Because make it make sense to me. Do you understand? If you are talking about top 5 for female, there's no how Ireti is not there, except your list is not correct.
Yeah, true.
Ireti has been able to make name for herself.
In
Her
the
footprint
industry.
is there.
True.
So the part of keeping relevant or making herself relevant is what I don't understand. Because if you even look at her lifestyle, she's not someone to be out there. Her work is already speaking for her. That's the kind of people that I like. Not someone that's coming to chase clout. She's not that person. So saying she's keeping your name for relevant sake, I'm confused. I think, okay, you need to go back to the drawing board because it looks like even you two are confused. As you're making me confused as well. It is what it is, really.
Honestly speaking, it is what it is because for me, myself, I'm quite disappointed with what he said. And aside from that, just like yesterday, we spoke about Taylor and DJ Copy and all of that. Him having to come out to downgrade somebody that you once dated. You guys were sharing the same saliva and all of those things.
It's true now.
You were sharing
not talk anything. I beg.
You were sharing the same saliva and all of that. There, you did not know that she's not
woman enough.
She's not woman enough. But now it's not that you're knowing. So I don't know what these people take. I don't know what's always
funny
running
how
in their head.
If you look, all these things are all men, no.
Oh men,
it's
all
like
men. You will never see a woman.
Mental awareness. I think a lot of people need to go for therapy.
Honestly,
there's nothing more to tell me
feel
at
like
this
they
point.
should have like a therapy for men.
Price
Like
session.
you guys should just
People need
go
it
there
at this
and
point.
It is okay to fall out with someone. It is very, very okay. Okay, it is very okay to fall out. If you fall out, keep it moving. If tomorrow someone asks me about he has done something very he has hurt me and all of that, but that doesn't mean I'll start saying
but was he not a good person?
He was a good person at some point in the relationship.
He
was a good person. So the fact that he did me bad doesn't mean that I'll use that, I'll capitalize on that and say he's this. If tomorrow now okay, they need someone for a cinematography work or something, I would still recommend him because I know that he's good. So you people always coming out to, when you get the slightest chance, you use it to shade people that you've been with in the past. I don't know. It just tells me that
necessary. It's not necessary at all.
Yeah, very.
At the end of the day, we're not looking at the person that you've insulted. We're looking at you, and that's how I'm looking at you. You've confused me. I'm looking at you like, okay, it looks like you're confused as well. Do you understand? So we're both confused at this point.
Anyway, speaking about confusion, because I don't understand this person. Honestly, he has not been okay. Although he has been in the news, but not for something relevant and all of that. But this time around, he's in the news, and this time he said that Abego is telling you people. He posted it on his page. He said, if you want him to appear for your event, you have to give him 20 million naira. So he's charging, that's your Edoche. So he's charging 20 million naira for appearance. And my question to him is, please, what is your appearance? What is the significance of your appearance at my event? What is your appearance going to do at my event? What is the entertainment you want to bring to my event? Because I don't know why I should have 20 million naira and I'll not spend it and say, this is for Yol Edochio. This is what I want to use and pay Yol Edochi. When we have other people that I can literally, they won't even collect up to 20 million naira. Because that's my question to him. What exactly are you bringing to the table for me to give you 20 million naira just to come and appear? And he now said he's going to bring his
10,000
spirits. Please make him make sense. I beg. I don't understand. Like, why? Not for number one, you are no longer relevant in the industry that much. So why should I? I would rather take 20 million naira to someone who is still in the industry, who is still relevant to an extent, and pay 20 million naira, not to Yul Edochie. I'm so sorry. No offense. Yeah.
Wow.
So what do you think about
So after you finish shading somebody, say no offense.
I not shade him now.
You will not make it.
I did not shade him. I just said the truth.
How now?
Because but what do you think, Sha? What do you think?
I think the part where you said you bring 20,000 spirits. I'm sorry, 10,000 spirits
yeah,
to your wedding or to your event rather. I think that one, I really love that one. Let's even start with that because it's quite ridiculous to me. Then 20 million naira. Is your Edoche worth it? I think so. I think so. I'm still
Why
thinking.
you they lie?
No, I think so. I mean, you
Okay.
really cannot actually say that there are people that don't love him and I will not spend so much on him. You cannot take that part. Do you get? So yes, I'm very sure that there are people that some of his fans that have that amount of money that would want to give him that. I
It
mean,
will, yeah, it will actually interest you to know that he can sing. He's an artist.
yes,
I'm
now
just
he's a politician.
he's a politician.
You don't know. He's a pastor.
He's a pastor.
You don't know. Serious, babe. You don't know. He's all of these things. Your daughter is full package, oh.
That I
He's
get.
full package. You don't
Okay,
know.
but still upon still.
Isn't it still of us
You
still?
see, I cannot. That's like me carrying 20 million naira and I'm just throwing it away.
Wow.
Because that's why I said initially I said significance.
I wanted to ask you what happened to your vocabulary because it feels like you went to go and check it. I said, no, I'm looking for the best word.
What's the
Oh my God.
what's the significance? Like what
Oh,
exactly are you bringing to the table? It's just like a girl asking the boyfriend to give her 10 million naira. What do you want to use the 10 million naira to do? Do you understand? So why should I give you 20 million naira for what? You want to come and do
He's a pastor. Let's elaborate
oh
for this girl, babe.
Odumeji people,
Let-
their WhatsApp group.
Don't do that. Don't do
Okay.
that.
Odumeji WhatsApp people
Oh
group.
my
Okay.
God.
Is it Odumeji?
No,
Abia they call am?
Odumeji.
And Pastor Jeremiah and all of okay, I get. Okay,
Wow.
fine. No problem.
Wow. Did you add Pastor Jeremiah?
Pastor Jeremiah.
Prophet Jeremiah.
Yes. Prophet.
Prophet Jeremiah.
Sorry, oh,
Because
not,
if you say
no,
Pastor Jeremiah, that is
no,
Pastor
no,
Jerry.
No, not
Eh,
Pastor
eh,
Jerry, please. No, that's my
Prophet
pastor.
Jeremiah.
Prophet Jeremiah, the
Yeah.
one that is selling.
That man sells your unsellable. I see. I've not seen a prophet that
Oh
is a
my
businessman.
days.
He effortlessly do it. Only this man. Light. Only this man. Bathsheba water. All the water. Red Sea water. This man, they sell am. What else?
Oh
I think
God.
he came up. He sell a SIM card. ATM.
He said, if you are looking for
ATM.
money, you need
Put it
spiritual
under
money.
your
Go and
pillow.
meet him.
Aye. Prophet Jeremiah.
So I can
I beg.
understand. So when you said Yol is a pastor, so that means
He's a pastor.
okay, that was
And he
something.
would actually purify your event for you.
Purify which
He
event?
will as a pastor, he would call down spirits.
What,
to
what
come and
sort of
purify
spirit?
it. Then he's a politician. He will ensure that you have the best security as a politician. Do you understand? What else is he again? What else?
He's a artist.
He sings. He's a he's a manager. Oh. He has a record label.
What's the name of his record label? I beg.
He's a record. So he would see entertainment at his peak. Then he's also an actor. He will act for you. Come on now. Tell me why you should not pay him 20 million naira.
Nah, I'm
Full
so sorry.
package.
I'm
Full
so
package,
sorry.
you can't leave him.
I'm so sorry. I can't. I just feel.
Oh
I
my
just feel
God.
like that's me wasting money. I would
Wow.
rather pay portable. I would rather pay a portable 20 million naira to just come and appear in my events than give it to your Liduchi.
That's some
I'm so
shades,
sorry.
bro.
I'm really so
Wow.
sorry. That's my preference. Maybe there are people out there that would actually pay that amount for you, but I can if I want to see your Idochi, I just need to go to this thing backyard. I don't see I'm finished. Oh, okay, so this is your okay, finish.
Wow.
Yeah, so sorry.
You're talking about a family, a G or 4. I mean, Nasu the woman they call him, and what's that girl's name? Judy.
Judy.
Is this, hey, God, this man that works with water.
Eh.
That's the meaning now, strong man.
Nah.
I mean,
Like
I don't
I
want
said,
to shoot anyone on the
I
table
would,
there.
I would rather give my money to portable.
No, but
I
that's
mean,
some shades.
You put
bro.
your, you put portable. I'll go with portable. Yeah,
Wow.
thanks.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on to the next story. This is on Olamide
Bado.
Come
on now.
That name carries weight too. Olamide Bado. Like I'm so excited for this one. Grammy nominated rapper Olamide has shared the track list for his highly anticipated self-titled album. The project packs 17 tracks with guest appearances from Nigeria and international stars. The album features guest artists such as Nigerian megastar Wizkid, Afrobeat
Wait,
hitmakers
what's it be that one?
Ashake, Sheyi Vibes, Young John, and BOJ. Then other artists on the album include Afrobeat star Dako and Spinner, American hip hop icon Dr. Dre, Jamaican superstar Popcana,
Hmm.
and Latino star um Dalcom. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Then ahead of the album, Olamide
Dako.
Dako. No, not Dako.
Oh, okay.
Dako is different. This
Different.
is a
Oh,
Latino
okay.
star. So I
Oh,
don't
oh,
know
oh, oh, oh,
if I
okay,
got
okay,
the
okay, okay, okay.
pronunciation correct. So ahead of the album, Olamide has released two singles, with the latest being 99, with guest verses from Ashake, Shei Vibes, Young John, and Dalcom. Now, Olamide upcoming self-titled album will be his 11th solo project, and it captures his longevity and ability to constantly evolve and stay tuned to the pulse of the culture. I mean, I'm super super excited for this one. I can't wait to listen to the album. I can't wait to the only one I'll skip is the one that has yeah, you people that is okay.
Biscuit.
Yeah, I might skip
This girl
that.
is not normal.
I might skip that one because I know that it's going to dull
But
my
there are two
spirit.
songs that has whiskey in it now.
And the two of them I'll skip it.
No, no. Whiskey, wait, first. Whiskey is a good vibe.
He is now.
And-
Did I say he's not?
Why you skipping the song?
Because I just feel like
Song whenever you already skip am.
I just feel
Those
like
are the issues.
I just feel like he might have this dull.
It won't.
You know, Olamide is a very hyper.
I don't
person.
think it won't.
Uh-huh.
Even
But
though
I-
too, there are some of his songs too that are very, very calm.
it's very
and all.
calm, and he still has this hype and vibes and all of those things. I know, but like I said, I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear all of it. I can't
I
wait
agree.
to see what the album has and all of that.
What should be your top one? I mean, one that you know for sure that you can't wait to listen.
For
or
sure,
hear.
for sure. Ashake,
Yeah. Young John,
Dako,
Yeah.
Spinner, and Shei Vibes. Yeah,
Shady vibes.
I can't wait to hear all of these ones. 'Cause I know that it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be sweet.
I agree.
But
I think the one with Ashake is one I'm looking out for. Yeah.
and even Young John too as well.
Yes.
Young John. But what do you think about all of these guests, like guest performers, like guest artists that Olamide has on his album? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's, or what do you think about it basically?
I don't know about necessity, yeah, but then I know for sure that it's important that if you're having 17 tracks in an album, I mean, you have to somehow bring in other people, to elevate it. And, I was telling you earlier today that I would have loved it if he had a song with Tams, if he had a song with Ira Star,
Rema.
if he had a song with Rema. Yes, because these are top persons that anybody would want to listen to. And if you want to sell your album, to some extent, yes. I mean, tell me how you're putting an album out there if you don't want people to sell it. Do you understand? I feel like if you don't want to sell it, rather. I feel like that's one of the beauty of bringing in people. One thing is to have an album. Another thing is, even though one thing with Olamide is the fact that he drops songs not because he wants to sell it, but because it's something that he wants to keep it with ginger. Because ginger. You get it. So I get that point from Olamide, yeah. But then I actually believe that if you're putting out a song out there, it's important to have all of these people so that you can also sell it. And I think that's also check out what the audience need. That's the market. Do you understand? So yes, I just wish he had maybe even attempts here. Well, yeah, he has great artists the likes of Ashake, Young John. I don't know what's going on with Young John, bro, because the fact that he left, being a wicked producer and he came into music,
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful blend, given that he has been in the music space for the longest of time now. And I think now that he just transitioned, it's a beautiful one. I mean, better late than never. So yes, it's good. So having to see that he be in one of the track in the album, I think it's something that I'm actually anticipating. Then we have Spinner.
DJ
O'Shea.
Spinner.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I know for sure that he's going to be giving us good sound.
Even Dako. Have you heard?
Yeah,
Dako?
Dako. I think Dako's from this guy. There's this guy that
She's a girl. Dako,
really?
yes.
Oh,
she's-
there's this person that bears something dark too. That is from Shei Vibes.
I can't remember, but
Oh,
this
wow.
particular person.
Do you know I was actually thinking
She's
it
a-
was from Shei
Nah,
Vibes. I know
nah,
there's this guy.
nah.
Shei Vibes has a record label.
Yeah.
There's this guy that Shei Vibes works with. Very young guy.
No, I
actually.
don't think. No, he's not the one.
I was actually
So
thinking he
this
was the one.
This particular person, Dako, like you need to share sang with Rema. This popular favorite girl, She my favorite girl, something like that.
Oh,
My
okay.
favorite that song. She's the one, and
Oh,
all of
okay,
that.
okay, okay,
That
okay,
had
okay, okay,
Rema
okay, okay.
crazy,
Yes, yes, yes.
that one.
Crazy,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
You are
she's the one. So
miss. Okay.
I'm so pumped. I want to listen to that particular
She coming with
this thing.
Olamide Abi. Oh, that's a
Yes,
nice
yes. She
one.
has
That's a nice
she
one.
has a very
That's
nice
a nice
vibe
one.
and a very nice blend.
Oh,
Trust me.
then you see
You
that
should, yeah.
he's even intentional about the kind of people that he even
People,
picked.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean, more reason why
I
probably he
can't
didn't have
wait.
the likes of Thames and all. But
Maybe it could be.
let's see what he has for
Let's
us.
see. Like I said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
pumped to see what he has for us. I mean, it's Olamide Badu.
Badosne,
Badu Snare.
badosne,
Exactly.
pepesne.
Anyways, we need to go on a quick short break. We'll be right back with more gist. Don't go anywhere.
What's good, people? My name is Emmanuel. My friends call me MC Graduate, the ecstasy of events, and you know that anywhere I am, it's always lituation. All right? Keep watching Gossip Gala. If it's trending, we are what? We're talking it. Keep it locked. Don't touch that dial.
Hey guys, it's your girl Purple Diva, and I'm live here at Gossip Gala. I want to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Peace out.
Hi everyone, this is Paul Snare, aka the Fitness Mogul. If you're searching for the latest gist, the latest gossip, the most funniest comment, come to Gossip Gala. They got you covered. Stay tuned, stay safe.
What's good, people? My name is Emmanuel. My friends call me MC Graduate, the ecstasy of events, and you know that anywhere I am, it's always lituation.
Welcome back, beautiful people. This is still Gossip Gala, where we spill all the juiciest tea. If it's not trending, then we are not talking about it. And speaking about something trendy, this is from Nollywood actress and filmmaker Omoni Oboli. So she has shared heartfelt advice for young women, particularly aspiring actresses, on the importance of choosing a supportive life partner. Now, in a recent conversations with, one of the blogs, Omoni Oboli emphasized that a woman's career, especially in an industry as demanding as film, can be greatly affected by the quality of her marriage. The award winning actress warned against being swayed solely by material gesture or luxury. According to the actress, kindness and emotional support are the foundation for a stable and fulfilling marriage, especially for women in the spotlight. She has said it all.
Emphases.
Yeah, she has said it all
Yes,
because
she has.
I think it's very important that aside from you being in the film industry or creative industry, I think in general it is very important that if you're settling down, you have to settle with someone who is really, really supportive of your career. I know because when you have a supportive partner, trust me, your career is just gonna everything is just gonna, excel. You would excel in whatever field you find yourself. And also I think it's really, really important that she had to emphasize. I think I like the fact where she said she warned against being swayed solely by material gesture or luxury because
Gen
the
Zs.
generation of these days, most especially Gen Z. I remember talking to a guy and I was
Tell me.
like, why are you not in a relationship? He said, "Nah, Gen Z girls fool everywhere," and he's not ready to start having a conversation with Gen Z. And I was like, why? Have you? There are some Gen Zs out there that are actually very smart,
I mean,
intelligent,
I
and
mean,
very intellectual.
mean-
Not all Gen Zs are Gen Zs. Gen Zs, you get?
there are some
So that means
traditional Gen Zs.
you get. So that means if you say you don't like talking to Gen Zs, then why are you talking to me?
Do you understand?
Exactly. Why are you now having a conversation with me, Juliet, and all of that? So I think this is very important because I'm not going to lie. The girls of this time and age, everybody's just about the money.
True.
Some people prefer to cry and be beaten in a luxury
In a Lamborghini.
in a
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini than in this thing. They'll
In
say-
a Camry.
exactly. So I think it's very, very important
Yeah.
that you are, how will I put it? I think it's very important that you are focused and you know exactly what you want for your career. That's just it. What do you think about it?
Emphasis, really. I feel like you've actually said it all. See, marriage is something that you'll be there, not forever per se, but then it's something that almost everybody wants. It's something that it's a journey where you're doing with someone else. So I don't see a reason why you don't want to get married to someone that you're sure of, someone that you're waking up every morning to see. Do you understand? I mean, I feel like there's really nothing much to really talk about on this because she has said it all. It's important that you get married to someone that is kind. Don't be, blown away with some princess treatment. I remember this time somebody told us one story, if you can remember, about a girl that was dating someone. This guy was okay. She was dating someone, the guy was okay, but then the guy doesn't give her money when it's not necessary. But then she saw another guy that was ready to spend on her, take her to Malaysia, take her to everywhere that you want, spoil her and all. But then she wasn't doing her proper findings. You're not with a guy because you really want to be there because he's actually been intentional about being there. You're with him or you're in that relationship because of the money and everything that you're getting. At the end of the day, what happened? The money finished. Then the guy started beating her. Do you remember the story now? The guy started beating her.
I think I remember.
I think she lost her child. You see, I mean, so there's so many stories. There's so many other people's examples. That you've seen experiences of other persons. I used to tell myself this thing because people do certain mistakes, right? And they make, of course you have the experiences and all. Don't do it to yourself too. From those people's experiences, you're supposed to learn something and work on it. And she has also come out to tell you now that it's important that you get married to people because of they are kind. Not really, don't chase them because of the money they are giving you or the material things. I'm someone that I'm an overthinker, right? I mean, even though there are certain ways they have played on that word, but I know for sure that I'm someone that's always also very curious. If you're always being kind to me, where you are always gifting me things, see, on a very good day, I will ask you what's going on. And trust me, and I'm someone to always read, right? I read from your body language, everything. I'm able to understand where exactly this is coming from. Many girls are not concerned by that. Once you see a guy that gives you everything you want, you're like, woof. I love it. Let's keep it moving. You've not asked the guy what are you benefiting from this thing? Because I actually don't believe in people giving things for free without them benefiting anything. There must be something you're benefiting. Is that it's a belief system for you and you believe that God will bless you? There must be something. Nobody does anything there's for you to get reaction, you must always get an action. There must have been an action for you to get something. So I believe that, before you actually go into anything, you have to ask, you have to cross-check what exactly is going on. If somebody is always gifting you things, you have to ask, where is this coming from? What would this person benefit from all of these things? It's important. But that's something that you don't get to see. There was this story that we saw on Sunday too that we were talking about. This girl, they took her out, she bought the whole restaurant. Make it make sense to me. The girl had to jackpot. And she had to pay 52,500 if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I think the girl she didn't even have that. She didn't
have the money.
She didn't have the money.
Make it make sense.
Because you see, I always have my problem with girls like this. You don't have 52,000 naira in your account,
and you're ordering it.
Somebody decided to just do you like courtesy. See, if someone takes you out, like I always say this, even if the person say pick anything you like, oh God, don't go and embarrass yourself. Even my friends, if my friends take me out, like my female friends rather, and they say, oh, Uime, don't worry, bills on me, I would never order or pick anything that I know that if they ask me, Uime, pay,
you cannot
I
pay
cannot
for it.
pay because it's going to be very embarrassing.
Like,
so seeing that, I think it's very, very, very important that I know everybody is trying to act woke. Like everybody's trying to act, if you cannot do this, nah, please just save yourself some embarrassment and just know, God, it is well.
And please, there are other things to kindness because I actually think that once a guy start giving you money and all of these things, you automatically just think he's kind.
I saw a tweet where a girl said, I think a guy should be paying me 200k, I'll be 500k
for what?
For existing. And the guy now said, go and meet your father.
Because it's the reason for your existence. I'm sorry.
Like
that,
bro. Don't come and pressure me.
one is not. Don't come and carry your
Don't
non-entity,
come and carry
your
this thing
nonsense
and put on my
and
head. Like, go and meet your father. Which one is I should be giving you 500k
I hope
for existing? Really?
I just hope that most of those girls that tweet those things,
Uh-huh.
they actually just do it based on saying
For
their
clout.
ex.
Uh-huh.
Because if I see you in person, pray I don't see you in person. You cannot be stupid in front of me. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, you cannot be.
I get.
What is they should pay you money for existing? Am I the reason for your existence? I don't know you from anywhere, bro.
Oh my days.
How do you people put all these things together?
See, like Omoni Oboli has said it all. Like, see, you have to be focused, and if you're in a career where your career is demanding, you have to settle with someone who understands you and who supports you, and don't be carried away with luxury and all of those things, because at the end of the day, you will not luxury. I think at some point that luxury becomes limited, that
What
you
it
don't.
has.
Yes, you don't get to enjoy it every time. So you just have to know what you're doing and be smart and focused. Now, speaking about somebody who is sometimes, I don't know, when he gets angry like this, he will come on social media and type finish. Then AK in the how do
AK
people-
Market Day.
AK
Every
Market
Market Day.
Day. The guy will now come out and apologize and say, "Oh, he didn't mean it this way." And I'm talking about Tiwa Savage, ex-husband, Tiblis. So Tunji Balogun, popularly known as Tiblis, who is the ex-husband of Afrobeat superstar Tiwa Savage, has launched an attack on the singer's manager, Vanessa, taken to Instagram in a now deleted post. Like I said, that's what he likes to do that a lot. Tiblis accused Vanessa of overbooking Tiwa Savage so much that she doesn't get to spend time with their son Jamal. To start the post, he said he declared his love for his wife. Obviously, he's always declaring love for his wife and for his ex, rather. I said for his wife, for his ex, Tiwa Savage. And then he noted that Jamal confessed that he's lonely. And then he became angry that why would Vanessa be overbooking Tiwa Savage, forgetting that she has a son and all of these things. For me, I just feel like calling out Tiwa Savage manager is uncalled for, honestly speaking, because money must be made. See, money just has to be made. And Tiwa Savage is a very wonderful mother. Have you seen? I don't know if you don't see the videos they do. I don't know if that's just for online, but then again, she's a wonderful mother. When she gets time to spend with her son, she spends it well and all of that. So I don't know why you would come online and be calling out Vanessa, calling out the manager. What has the manager got to do with your son being lonely and all of that? Why are you there as the father? If the mother is busy, you step in as the guy's father. Sorry, guy. Why am I calling him guy? It's like baby. As the boy's father, do you get, and all of these things. So coming out to be calling the manager is just, well, you are just looking for something to talk about. I beg. It's not that deep. What do you think?
So to just take it from where you stopped, right? Like you said, necessary. Like, it's really not necessary. And I really don't understand what her job, because one thing about Nigeria and as our employers sometimes, they will tell you this is what you are doing or this is what we are paying you to do. Before you know, you start doing A, B, C, D down to Z. Do you understand? When it is just A, B, and C that you are actually employed for. So then, on that note, I really don't know what she's supposed to do, what her job entails as a manager, right, to, Tiwa Savage. But then, it makes me want to ask, like you said, what business does, she managing Tiwa Savage has, what business does they have with, the boy being lonely, right? I feel like all of these things that you just said, he's actually supposed to just ask the mother. No, and like I said, her job is to, ensure that she has shows going on. She's going for tours. She's bringing out her songs and all. So you're supposed to ask the mama, how far? It looks like you're too busy for this boy because he said he's lonely. Chickena. So the party you're calling her, I don't understand where that one is going to. And like I said, it's not necessary at all. This is even something that you have probably just texted her privately. Except, of course, I think they have like a personal beef and all. So if we like, we're not supposed to see do you understand? We are not supposed to even know about it. The person you are supposed to talk to is the wife or your ex-wife. That's still a savage. Why exactly is this boy feeling lonely? He feels like you're working every time and you don't have time for him. That's the conversation the two of you are supposed to have. I don't even know how you guys are bringing Vanessa into it. Again, that's why I said I don't know what the dynamics is, right? Like I said, Nigerian employers, they say you do one, you are doing everything. Do you understand? And they're paying you the same amount. Funny enough, but it is what it is. So yeah, I mean, they should just settle all of these things off
Don't
social media,
worry.
please. Let us rest.
He will come and apologize. I always say it. After 7 days, he will not come and apologize. I say, oh, he didn't mean it that way. He just thought that's what he does.
Wahala.
Anytime he comes out like this and talk, he will not go and delete it. When he not delete it, then he will not come out and make an apology.
So
And it will also interest you to know that Tiwa Savage, the manager, they have not said anything about it. Everybody's just like, okay,
oh,
let's keep it moving.
let's keep it moving.
Anyways, speaking about moving, they say we should leave the studio, that our
Wow.
time have come to an end.
Wow.
So, guys,
You said what time has come to an end? I beg my time.
no, sorry, our time never come to an end. They said the time for the show,
eh.
it don't end.
Hey, don't end.
English,
Oh my God.
English can be very. Anyways, we need to go, guys. We
Oh
need to
God.
go because we don't have time on our side. And yes, that's all we have for you guys today on the show. Remember, we are going to be back here tomorrow with another hot gossip. Okay, so do not touch that. Buckle your seatbelt because we are always here with hot gist. So don't go anywhere. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye for now.